finding your bigger why. So one question you can ask very simply, who inspires you? Write the question down, but as you're thinking about it, again, when I say inspire, it doesn't mean this person doesn't have to be a religious person who's perfect, right? It doesn't have to be. It could be somebody that inspires you for one thing, but you may not be inspired about everything about them. But pick somebody who inspires you, and something you've done that inspires you, something you've done that solved a problem. What have you done in your life? Whether it was saved an animal, walked an old lady across the street, saved the employer money, what have you done? What are the problems you've solved that you could replicate somewhere else? Everybody in this room's done something that you could take and translate into a new profession. Now, here's the bigger why piece is, how will you be remembered? How will you be remembered? That's a legacy question, right? Yeah, that's a big one. And answer it at first just with a few adjectives. You'll be remembered for what? You could say, for what? For your, what will you be remembered for? One person answer that. What will you be remembered for? One thing. How about? Integrity. That's exactly what you want to look for. You want to, what will you be remembered for? And then you go, how was your integrity demonstrated? How was your integrity demonstrated? You kept your word. You did what you said you'd do. What's your first name?
Alex.
Alex, right? So Alex kept his word. When Alex said he'd do something, he did it. That's integrity. Now, that's also your brand. So now your purpose starts to line up with that brand. It's how you're known. It's how people remember you. What will your kids say is a great way to get to how will you be remembered. What will your friends say? What will your employers say? What will your colleagues say? That's how you get to this, and that's how you will help define your bigger why, your purpose. Now, this picture here is my dad standing on the wing of a B-17 bomber. He flew 35 missions during World War II from England straight into Germany. 35 missions. Now, if you're a World War II buff at all, you know that there was very few of those guys made it for 35 missions. Many of them made it for far less and didn't make it. So every time they went out, there was a high percentage of those planes that didn't make it back. So here we get to purpose, right? How did they get on that plane knowing how bad the odds were? I asked my father that, but right there in the middle here, you can see there's his air medal, but here's his diary. Every mission is listed in that diary. And I asked him, Dad, how did you do it? He said, we were trying to save the world. That's a clear sense of purpose. It was good and evil. Now, most of our choices in life aren't so grand, but it gives you a sense of purpose, will give you the power, the strength, and the spine to walk through all kinds of challenging situations, like a job interview. Job interview might feel like there's so much at stake. I need this job. I need another paycheck. I need to feed my family. But when we can remember, hey, I'm here to make a difference. I'm here because I can add value. I'm here because I show up on time and I get the job done. I'm here, I learn, I'm curious, and I want to do good for you. When people walk in with that attitude and that sense from you, man, they want you. Yeah. Even if you've never done that particular job before. They want you. That's what they're looking for. They're looking for people who are ready to stand up.